Welcome to Winning Strides, your gateway to the realm of horse racing. Like, share, and subscribe. Welcome, race enthusiasts. We're diving into the thrilling action of the Mysore races set for Friday, September 13th. We've got an interesting lineup of 7 races on the cards, kicking off at 2 p.m. and wrapping up by 5 p.m. First out of the gate is the Paddock Plate, tailored for horses rated 0 to 25 over a distance of 1,600 meters. Our picks for this race are horse number 4, Vardhan, horse number 12, Ecosystem, and horse number 1, Against All Odds. Dear racing patrons, we strongly advise exercising caution when wagering on this race. Vardhan, this colt drops in class after a couple of easy weight-reducing runs this season. Working impressively with a top jockey on board, Vardhan will be the one to beat here. Ecosystem, running home from the back of the field to finish an eye-catching 4th in his last start, this gelding has the scales in his favor and will be right there at the finish. Against All Odds, after a couple of easy starts following his demotion, this gelding would have stripped Fitter from the experience. Relishing the distance, Against All Odds could spring a surprise here. Race number 2. It's time for the second race of the day, the Talak Kadoo Plate. This race is crafted for horses rated 20 to 45 over a distance of 1,400 meters. Our standout picks for this electrifying event are horse number 1, Natural One, horse number 3, O Manchali, and horse number 7, Kurg General. Dear racing patrons, we strongly advise exercising caution when wagering on this race. Natural One. This horse found the favorite too good in his last start, settling for the runner-up position. With an impressive last spurt, Natural One looks primed and ready to make amends here. O Manchali. This mare ran an impressive second in her last start with blinkers off, unable to match strides with the favorite. Her strong workouts suggest she has improved and is now ready to take on the best. Kurg General. After a win followed by an easy 3rd on promotion, this gelding is fit and ready to tackle the best in this class. Kurg General should be one to keep an eye on. Race number 3. We have reached the 3rd race of the day, the Jog Falls Plate. This race is tailored for horses rated 20 to 45 over a distance of 1,600 meters. My top picks for this contest include horse number 1, Confident Game, horse number 6, Forest View, and horse number 3, Aurel. Confident Game. This gelding rattled home from the back of the field to finish an impressive second behind the informed Debit in his last run. With a positive jockey change and strong workouts, Confident Game looks eager to make amends here. Forest View. An impressive winner in his last start, this horse maintains his form as indicated by his pleasing track trials. Forest View is all set for an encore and should be considered a strong contender. Aurel, after a couple of easy runs this season, this mare is showing significant improvement in her track trials. With the top jockey in the saddle, Aurel could spring a surprise here, so keep an eye on her. Race number 4. It's time for the 4th race of the day, the Police Trophy, tailored for horses rated 40 to 65 over a distance of 1,200 meters. Our picks for this race are horse number 3, Jersey King, horse number 1, Indian Blues, and horse number 4, Miraculous Girl. Jersey King. After an impressive win last season, this colt failed as the favorite in his last start to the in-form Never Give In. With top form and excellent track trials, along with a top jockey in the saddle, Jersey King should be the one to beat here. Indian Blues. A winner of 2 races last season followed by an impressive 3rd, this mare is in peak form. Indian Blues should be right there at the finish, making her a strong contender. Miraculous Girl. After a strong winter season, this mare had a couple of easy starts last season and would have stripped Fitter from the experience. While working well, Miraculous Girl may struggle to match strides with the Bangalore horses in this field. Race number 5. In the upcoming showdown of the FK Irani Memorial Million, the feature race of the day, tailored for 3-year-old horses only, over a distance of 1,200 meters. The top picks for this race are horse number 3, Divine Art, horse number 2, Phenomenon, and horse number 1, High Opinion. These picks are primed and ready to make their mark. Divine Art. After 2 impressive wins on debut, this filly faced a tough challenge over the mile in Hyderabad, but is now back to her preferred distance. With strong track trials under her belt, she looks primed to make her presence felt and should be considered a strong contender to bounce back today. Phenomenon. This colt dominated his last outing as the hot favorite, winning comfortably. In fine form and holding all the aces, he's set to make this a start-to-finish affair and should be one to keep an eye on for a repeat victory. Llama Queen, winner. Followed by a solid third-place finish while carrying the top weight, this colt should be given a chance to redeem himself. With the marginal drop in scale, he could make the finish interesting and challenge the best. Race number 6. It's time for the 6th race of the day, the MW Chanapa Memorial Trophy. Tailored for horses rated 60 and above over a distance of 1,200 meters. Our standout picks for this race are horse number 3, Czar, horse number 4, Tom Cruiser, and horse number 1, Segura. Czar. After an impressive season debut victory followed by a narrow defeat, this colt remains in prime form. With the top jockey aboard, he should be considered a strong contender and is well positioned to make his presence felt. He stands out as the day's best bet. Tom Cruiser. Coming off an impressive win after a lengthy break, this gelding is in top form and has shown excellent track work. He is now in line for a coveted hat trick, and with momentum on his side, he should be given a strong chance to strike it rich. Segura. Dropping in class, this gelding carries significant pressure and may struggle to make a strong impact. With the competition stiff, he appears likely to contend for minor placings. Race number 7. We've finally reached the grand finale of today's racing action with the 7th and last race of the day. The Yelahanka Plate, tailored for horses rated 40 to 65 over a distance of 1,100 meters. This race promises to be a captivating conclusion to an exciting race meeting. My top selections are horse number 1, Silver Spring, horse number 7, Tower Quest, and horse number 8, Gold Crest. Silver Spring. This mare steps up in class following an impressive win after switching venues and trainers. In fine form and thriving under her new connections, she looks ready to make this a start-to-finish affair and should be considered a strong contender for back-to-back victories. Tower Quest. Having secured 2 consecutive wins in style, this mare is now stepping up in class. With her form holding up well, she's in line for a coveted hat trick and should be one to keep an eye on in this field. Gold Crest. Her last outing can be forgiven, and with the benefit of a positive jockey change, she has the potential to challenge the best here. If back to her best, she could make the finish interesting and should be given a strong chance. Winning Strides. Thanks you for watching. We would love it if you could subscribe, like, and share our videos with fellow patrons.